Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about tips to prevent morning sickness. So this is something I've really suffered with, I've really struggled with, and I've got a few tips up my sleeve to help you out if you are suffering from morning sickness, or if you're someone that gets quite nauseous. This is definitely going to help you regardless if you're pregnant or not. So my first tip is to not eat in the morning. And I know that sounds strange, but for me, I found if I ate a big breakfast in the morning, it'd be up and out. I think the morning is often when you're quite sensitive. So if you are going to eat something, make sure it's super plain, like a rice cake or an oat cake or something really simple like that. Just try and kind of leave a few hours in the morning just to let your stomach settle until you have your breakfast. So maybe have your breakfast at like 10, 10:30, a little bit later on in the day. And if you desperately need something super plain, and just be really relaxed when you eat it. My second tip is to drink fennel tea. Now, fennel tea is a tea that has really helped me with like my digestion. I've had lots of things from like reflux to like really sore stomach to like feeling horrible after I've been sick. And what fennel tea does is really soothing, so it helps soothe your digestive system, really helpful when you're feeling nauseous, really helpful to sip on after you've been sick as well, just to settle everything down. I wouldn't say it's the tastiest, I'm not gonna lie. It smells quite fennelly, so if you're not into fennel, you might not like it, but I kind of drink it as a medicine. I'm like, this is gonna help me, so I go with it. My next tip is to chew on ginger. Okay, I know that sounds like a weird thing, but ginger, again, is similar to fennel in the sense that it's so good for nausea. And you always hear, when you hear about like pregnancy and nausea, that ginger is the key. But actually, it's something that like very Ayurvedic, something that is in the Indian culture to stimulate digestion and help with your stomach. So you just cut off some fresh ginger into thin slices and then just chew on a piece of that. It's gonna really help settle your stomach. It gives that really nice gingery taste and really good before you eat a meal. It kind of stimulates your digestive system, also helps you not feel so sick after you've eaten it. My fourth tip is to avoid acidic food, so things like fruit, maybe not too many like tomatoes. Even though they're really delicious and obviously super healthy foods, acidity can be quite overwhelming for your stomach. So I found for the first trimester I pretty much cut out fruit. I tried a whole different type of things. Now I'm eating fruit, loving it, like missed fruit so much. But I think sometimes you've got to really respect your body and be like, you know what, my body is not responding well to this food, I'm not gonna have it. And you have to be quite strict with those things, even when it tends to be your favorite things. Often you just like have to eat the most completely different diet to what you're used to eating during morning sickness. Like, it's often really plain foods help. Like I was saying with the rice cakes, oat cakes, you know, rice, toast. It's one of those things where it can be a bit boring and bland, but actually those are the things that are going to settle your stomach. So think bland food. My final tip is to really take your time and chew your food. Quite a lot of the time we just like wolf down our food, we eat on the go, we eat on the run, and it's something that I say all the time, but I know I have to remind you because it is really difficult to not take your time with food, but really take that time, chew it, let it really like come into a mush into your mouth, because that is going to ease your digestive system. Because if you swallow it in lumps, it's going to have to work even harder to break it down, which means it might come up easier. So make your body's life so much easier by just taking that time. Take 10-15 minutes with a meal to chew, relax, enjoy it, taste all the flavors, and I think you're going to find that's going to help so much with morning sickness. So guys, those are my 5 tips to help prevent morning sickness. I don't even think morning sickness is the right term to call it. I think it's all day sickness, because sometimes I throw up in the evenings. I think they probably just call it morning because you feel the worst in the morning. If you guys have any other tips to share with me, please let me know, leaving a comment down below. I always love hearing from you, and hopefully this is going to help you bust that morning sickness or any other nausea that you get. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel and I'll see you next time. Bye!